Okay, come on, come on. Well, I guess this stream's starting off with some pretty jank audio. Oh well, we'll fix it. We'll fix it at some point. We'll fix it at some point, or not. Who knows? Who cares? Welcome nobody to the stream. I am I'm honest. Uh, I'm honestly trying to make this work. Hold on. I don't think I sent out the tweet that I was streaming. Let's get through this first. Honestly, I can't hear anything, and this isn't helpful. Still keeping an eye on the chat that has absolutely nobody in it because nobody cares. Uh, but yeah, hopefully it's mixing well. You guys can hear me. Let me quickly, before I do anything involving this stupid thing, let me go quickly send out the tweet that the stream has started. As always, when I do these, I say as always. But, well, yeah, no, as always, because I've been doing it for a minute. But I haven't done it on Twitch for a long, I believe. This is stream number 4, by the way. Welcome. You didn't know me, now you know. My name's I. I ran a YouTube channel. My channel is now dead, so I'm just uploading VODs to it at this point because nobody wants to see gaming content. At least not my gaming content. I don't edit, and I don't try that much. Yeah, no, that's me at this point. Oh, we got one person in the chat. And there, let me know if you can hear me and if you can hear the game, because I can't hear the game right now, and I don't want to risk messing up my stuff, because it's not fun. Right now, I'm resending the tweet that my stream has started. Invite your friends to come see some mediocre skills. And there we go. There we, yeah, just resent the tweet. Where is stream on OBS? Where is OBS? Here's OBS. There's OBS. Everywhere in OBS. Oh god, everything is not wanting to work with me today. But anyway, let's quickly take care of some things real quick. Gather up all these little items. If you're new to the stream, what we do normally is we battle an NPC for a minute to try and unlock some stuff, and then we go straight into PvP for the remainder of it. Stream typically goes from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. just about every day. It started late this time because I had to redo my audio setup. Since I don't have a mic, so I'm using a headset. And apparently OBS does not like that. Took me a minute to tie everything back up. Anyway, yeah, with NPCs like this, I typically don't even bother dueling them, collect speaker, blah blah blah. I don't even bother actually like dueling them. I just set it to auto duel because I don't want to deal with it. So I typically have something gimmicky that's just annoying as hell. So yeah. Hopefully you can hear. Hopefully you can hear the game, because I can't hear the game. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, this is a pretty boring stream overall. It's pretty much what I do. It's, is it boring? Yeah. Is it fun? Never. But I do like watching the AI do what I can't, and that is make fun, smart moves. And if it sounds like I'm echoey or whatever, it is because I do not have a proper stream setup. And I can't really have my door closed right now. I have it open. Hold on, let me screw it, I'm just going to close the door. There we go. That might be slightly better. If you're hearing anything still, it's my fan on my computer. Because despite the fact that this thing shouldn't be shitting its pants, it is clunky to say the least. Yeah, watching this AI, honestly, it's making me question a lot of stuff. I noticed that with speed duels, the AI, when I set it to auto duel, it never uses effects or abilities. So I wonder what would happen if on this next turn I use an effect or an ability with the AI. Because I noticed that it always goes for the most efficient manner of play. So we can do 200, monster, normal summon, select monster, draw a card. I'm going to activate the skill. Let's see. We could use this a few times to get our monsters super strong, or we can just destroy this annoying card over here. And then we'll set the auto duel back. Just because the AI, it doesn't make the decisions. With the enemy AI, you always make the choice, but your character's AI, I notice rarely does. Oh man, I do like the Ally of Justice cards. They are kind of fun. I like their design. And yeah, don't expect any ribbon commentary. Like last stream, I think it was at the latter end of last stream, just basically doing what everyone does, and that's make fun of other streamers or gamers. Like I literally just made jokes about Game Grumps because I had nothing. I find that seems to be my go-to. Like I can't think of anything to say or do. Make a joke about Game Grumps. Why did it say? Oh, because there was no point to attacking. That's what I also find. The AI likes to be somewhat sadistic. Like, I'm not even going to give you the satisfaction of reducing your life points to 0. I'm just going to basically hit you for nothing. I'm going to turn the game audio up a bit. Anyway, again, hey, welcome to, welcome. Again, person 1. You know, even if by some miracle the only people who watch me are bots, the fact that someone set up a bot to give every stream at least 1 view would be amazing. But if it's really just one person who follows me and legitimately likes what I do and wants to watch it, that gives you a bit of a warm fuzzy feeling, doesn't it? Makes you feel loved. I mean, I don't do this for recognition or anything. I do it because I want to do it. And I like people to see my mediocre skills. With a Z. Anyway, so as you can see, we are back in the GX world, if you were watching at the beginning of the stream. And that is because of this character, right? Let it load. This character right here, Jaden Ubel. Those of you who are fans of the GX series. By the way, I dropped out of GX when I thought the series had ended. I did not know that it had continued on a completely different thing. Because I was I lived overseas when GX premiered, so I thought it was done. Nope. Nope, it apparently didn't end. I thought it had ended. I was like, it had a pretty good ending. No, apparently this was a thing, and I regret not watching it when it was premiering because I missed Ubel premiering on TV. And Ubel, honest to God, is my favorite design. I love everything about her. I love everything. There's nothing about Ubel I don't love. But the Jaden Ubel character is a different thing here from the regular Jaden, regular Ubel. And what I had to do is basically summon all 3 versions of Ubel in different duels, or at least in one. So I've managed to summon regular Ubel, I've summoned Terror Incarnate, now I need to summon Ultimate Nightmare at least once while doing the Jaden Yuki NPC at level 30. So that's what I do at the start of every stream. I do at least 30 minutes of me dueling this AI, and then we go to PvP. But because I started the stream so late, and I don't want you guys to be bored watching me do this, I'm going to do one duel against the AI, and then we're going to switch it up and just do PvP. So I have the regular duel, Monsters World, Dark Side of Dimensions, GX, and 5Ds unlocked. I got a couple characters. So, hey, if you got a particular world you want to see me start the PvP up in, because usually I just go to that world and then I'll pick my best deck that I have for that world, and then I'll just start dueling with that. So if you want to see any particular world, let me know. Otherwise, we just default to doing 5Ds with my Mobility deck with Jack Atlas. So yeah. Hopefully you guys are, well, you singular person, hopefully you are enjoying this. If you did check out my YouTube channel, which I highly doubt you did, but if you did, you'd probably be wondering or asking yourself, hey, why isn't he doing the voice that he did in the YouTube channel? Because that voice hurts my throat and I don't want to do it. Bazinga. I don't know what the bazinga for that one would be, but I did it. Do I hate myself for it? Yes. Excuse me. Oh my god. Yes, like I said, this is not very gripping.
It's everyone's favorite golden boy, Elemental Heroes.
This is not going to be gripping commentary.
Time to battle.
You know, I'm not going to be like one of those streamers who decides to wax poetic about issues or topics they care about, because frankly I do not give single solitary damn. You could not pay me to care. And on that note, you'll notice I don't have a donate function, despite having set it up, because I don't do this for money. And if I did, you know, it kind of, at least to me, it would kind of defeat the purpose of me doing this, which was just to do it, and let people see my mediocre skills, and maybe through some, you know, miracle, amass something of a following, which is what I tried to do with my YouTube channel, you know, amass something of a viewership and a fan base. But, you know, let's face it, not gonna happen. Never gonna happen, never gonna happen.
It's my turn. I draw.
If only I could get lucky enough to summon. I really want to play Real Kribo, so I can maybe have a chance at getting a certain effect to pop, which is tributing it to summon my Flame Ogre here, so I can get 2 cards drawn. I know it seems insignificant, it's like why would you waste your time doing that, but it's because I need to get regular Ubel, and I also need to get one of my specific trap cards to destroy Ubel, so I can get Terror Incarnate, and then get my trap card to destroy Terror Incarnate, so I can, you know, summon up Ultimate Nightmare, so I can finally be done with this, get the Jaden Ubel character, and finally be able to rest my burning brain. Oh god. No, I do like the Elemental Hero card. I have mixed feelings about this. I have mixed feelings about the Elemental Hero card, and that is and that basically boils down to I like the designs and I like the concept. I just do not like the cards half the time. The fusion aspect of it all, like the whole idea of like, oh, combine these different heroes and it makes this new hero this new hero, and you can kind of visually tell, like, oh, this part's from this hero, this part's from, they kind of make sense, but then some of them just stop making sense along the way, Like, visually, they don't look like a believable matchup. I think it's like, what, it's the one you get with Persinatrix and Clayton. And I didn't like that design. I think it's, what, Elemental Hero Rampart? I have the card, I have to go back to. But I just didn't like it too much. What's Elemental Hero's instability? Oh. Yeah, it can't be destroyed if you get rid of one card. Whoopsie-doo. The first Monarch. Yeah, this is primarily just a theme deck that I built specifically to summon up Duel, and I also had an experiment I was doing where I tried using the other. They're not Egyptian God cards. They're the knockoff Egyptian God cards. I call them knockoff Egyptian God cards because they look exactly like the Egyptian gods, just on steroids. But hopefully you know the one. There's one that can only be summoned by getting rid of 3 theme monsters you control. So I was like, oh, I'll do that. But nope. Yeah, and this is basically what most of these NPC battles turn into. Me going up against an AI that is too smart for its own good. Now, I will admit that in the anime, when I watched it, I did like seeing Jaden and the other characters interact because it actually seemed, I won't say believable, but I will say that it was fun. To watch it. Because I could feel for at least a brief moment that these characters legitimately wanted to spend time with one another and they didn't just want to blow each other's heads off. Which, to be fair, if I had to spend time around Cyrus for maybe 20 minutes, I would actually probably want to. I'd be like, oh my god, please be silent. With every breath you take, I want nothing more than your own crippling metabolism to crush you. Is that morbid? Maybe. Am I wrong for thinking it? No. It's teach them. To the one person watching right now, what was your favorite? If you ever watched the anime for Yu-Gi-Oh, what was your favorite little part of it? Which was your favorite series out of the entire Yu-Gi-Oh franchise? From a personal standpoint, I'm a big fan of. I'm gonna sound typical. I'm a big fan of the basic series, original Duel monsters. Specifically, though, I like Season 0. I found the episodes on YouTube. Oh look, Ultimate Nightmare, a monster I can't summon without the other two. So like having a Power Rangers toy set. You can't, but you don't have all the Zords. So you can't do anything with it, making it useless. I liked Duel monsters. I specifically like Season 0, mainly because Yami was just this murderous entity that seemed so fun. Even going back and watching the episodes on YouTube, where I can find them, it was just fun. Because I'm like, oh my god, this is so much better than, like, Season 1, than basic Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, at least with this, it's like, I don't feel like I'm being spoon-fed some BS message about, the power of friendship. No, in the original, just Season 0, was just like, you step to me and I take your head, and I'm like, yes, I can dig it. I can dig it. I like it. I love it. I don't ever want to be without it.
My monster's effect activates.
Aha! You've protected your face down card, but not your face up card. And I'm just waiting for you, Belle. But I don't just need Ubel, I need Ubel and the card Oops is what it's called. And what Oops does is like the monster you control and destroy it. That's it. Use that with the proper timing on Ubel's card, and you can summon up Terra Incarnate, then use it again, or at least another one of the cards I have in here. In proper timing with Terra Incarnate, you can summon Ultimate Nightmare. And it wouldn't be such a bad thing if it weren't for the fact that, yep, this ends up happening. I get Terra Incarnate and Ultimate Nightmare before I get anything I need. And so I basically end up trying to make the battles last as long as possible. No avail. And then with stuff like this, like, Elemental Hero Tempest. You can send one card, other card you control to the graveyard, trigger one monster you control. While this card is face up in the field, that monster cannot be destroyed by battle. So it's like, Tempest can't be destroyed, and now Sparkman can't be destroyed.
All I can do is end my turn.
And it sucks. Oh look, I finally get Ubel. So now what I can do, but now I have a problem. See, I have to now bet that the next monster I get is that the next card I get is one of the cards I need. And I could just set this card, which would be useful, but I don't think I've ever set it. No, I've always just summoned it outright, but I believe its effect still activates. I don't know. Let's try to just get rid of Tempest. We can't get rid of Tempest. Oh well, in turn. Okay, so when she's face down, her effect doesn't activate, which means I don't have to worry too much. I just have to, you know, flip her face up and then summon a 5-star monster. Shouldn't be too hard. Or flip her face up and then destroy her. Shouldn't be too hard.
All I can do is end my turn.
When this card is destroyed, except by its own effect. There we go, Destruction Potion. Like one monster you control, destroy it, gain life points, equal to its attack points. Set that Destruction Potion card, and then we're going to set, we kind of call Archfiend, and then during your interface should be one other monster. Okay, so I think we can flip Ubel up right now, and we can end our turn, having gotten rid of Mechanical Archfiend. That way we still keep 2 things. And the AI will never attack Ubel, like ever, so that's fair, that's fine. I really wish you would summon Necroid Shaman actually right now, to get rid of Ubel so I can summon. Hold on, let me just make sure I get the timing right. When this card is destroyed, set by its own effect, you can summon one. Okay, yeah. Activate Destruction Potion. Get rid of Ubel. Activate Ubel's effect. To summon up Terra Incarnate in attack position. So now the thing is, when this face-up card leaves the field, you can fetch summon one Ubel Ultimate Nightmare. So what I need is a card, Destruction Jammer. But the problem is, at the end, during my end phase, all other monsters in the field get destroyed. But the best part is, Power of the Guardian prevents my Flame Ogre from getting destroyed. So I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to do Battle. Power of the Guardians. Destroy Karibo. And then we're going to go to the invade. Terra Incarnate's effect activates, but thanks to Power of the Guardians, we don't lose our Flame Ogre. Through the next turn, we can discard a card, negate the activation of a spell trap or monster effect that destroys a monster on the field, and then we can destroy that card. Problem is, we can't actually use it now that I think about it, because we need it to be so it activates during our in phase. I think we might be safe though if we try it. Let's see. Use regular Yubel to attack. Alright, let's go to the end. Let's activate Destruction Jammer. Let's discard Drain Shield. Yes! Oh my god! Okay, so if you don't know, I've been trying at this for months, and finally we've gotten it. Yubel, the ultimate nightmare. Yes. You know, I'm actually a little upset that all three of her forms don't have special abilities, so now I can finally see what this thing does. Can't be destroyed by a battle. Take no battle damage from battles involving discard at the end of the next step. It's phase of attack card, battles an opponent's monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to... Yeah, no. It's kind of like a roided out version of Flame Wingman's effect. Finally, we got the ultimate demon dominatrix lady in her truest, ugliest form, and by God, is it glorious. You know, I kind of stand this form, mainly because it's a dragon. It's a dragon. I'm gonna pull a Kai, but it's a dragon. I'm down. You're not gonna hear me complain. And we're going to just, use Ultimate Nightmare's effect to deal damage. And we're going to get rid of his last card here. And since Ultimate Nightmare's effect doesn't destroy other monsters, we keep revealing Karibo, and we win! Yay! Now we've unlocked the Jaden Yubel character, and next stream I'm gonna do nothing but deck construction. We're gonna build a deck for the character, we're gonna get a few auto duels in, and we're going to make it all nice and pretty and shiny. Oh man. You honest to God have no idea how satisfying it is to finally get that to happen. Because it takes so long to set that up. And like, I experimented with everything. I tried using cards that specifically allow you to negate the conditions of certain monsters. So even cards that say it can't be special summoned any other way, it's like ignored summoning conditions. I'm like, amazing. Boom! We now have a character that's awesome. Yubel the Queen! Ah, my God. I don't see why anyone wouldn't love you. You're awesome. You're awesome. Again, I know, I dropped out of GX before I even saw this storyline, but all I can think is you're an idiot if you do not stand this queen. Look at her. Yes! It's everything I love and hate about character design. I think, what was the story with her in the series? It was like Jaden designed the Yubel monster card when he was a kid, entered it in, what was it, a Kyber Corp contest to have it sent into space or some shit. And apparently the reason Yubel got picked wasn't just because he wanted to send it into space, but because Yubel was hurting people? I can't remember. But God, I love this character. She is everything I love and hate about character design all in one. And like, I dabble with art as a hobby, but I could never think of something as twistedly awesome. Like, I make jokes constantly about how Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonists have like some pretty insane hair, and very few of them have believable hair, with I think Jaden being the only one with a normal hairstyle. As normal as you can get, because with that amount of volume in this hair, it's amazing. Seriously, how do you manage that amount of volume? but still.
I activate
Like,
super
but her hair is
polarization.
just so
I
gnarled
fuse
and
with
amazing.
Duel.
Super polymerization. Why was this not used more? I mean, it's a card that apparently has existed since OG Yu-Gi-Oh!
Fight the waves of chaos.
But I guess it's super, super rare, and someone like Jaden, whose specialty is fusion monsters, apparently has it. Chaz. Okay, so I play this game normally before the updates that apparently took away the Japanese voices that I used to play with. I loved hearing Chaz speak because he was so douchey. He was like, what was it? What was the one? He said, "Eat me, son, manger sanda," rather than Chaz it up. Chaz it up was dumb as hell, but this is still fun. Tyranno Hasselberry. I watched I watched the episodes on YouTube where you came in, and I learned your story, and I still don't know what your purpose is, aside from being a new Rex. Like, that's it. He's just Rex. Cyrus legit, like, if I had not known the time frame that GX takes place in reference to regular duel monsters, you would not be able to tell me that Cyrus was not Weevil's kid. Yeah, Cyrus, you're kind of a bitch. And now this fucker is back with a slightly swoopier hairstyle. I don't know, it's kind of sharper. And now he's even more complete. He's even better than all of you because now he's got a hot lady inside his head who can control his body sometimes, apparently. And Divine Neos. I cannot say I like the Neospacian cards. I don't like them in any way, shape, or form. They're so weird, and their mechanic is off-putting, but at least I've unlocked this stupid character. We're going to spend the last 10 minutes of this stream, just like always. We normally spend the latter half of the stream doing some PvP. So let's, just for a change of pace. Nah, we're just going to head back to 5U. Because you don't want to see me. I'm just kidding. We're gonna go to Dark Side of Dimension, and I'm gonna give you all a special treat in Dark Side of Dimension, and that is not Seto Kaiba. You're not gonna be Seto Kaiba. I know Seto's here, but that's just because I use Seto for very difficult NPC battles that sometimes show up here. We are going to switch.
Just wait, Pharaoh.
Boop 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 boop. To Mokuba, actually.
I won't need Seto's help
I think
this
it's Mokuba
time.
that I have it for, or is it my Joey?
First, I'm gonna win the regionals.
Let me double check. Wizard. This one? Yeah, the My Warrior Buddies one utilizes Dark Side of Dimension Joey's ability very well, actually. But it is not this one. I need my Noble Arm Monsters. I think it's this one for my Mokuba character deck. Is it? It's loading. The stream's not killing itself like it did last time. Yes. I think. Yep, this is it. I had to think for a minute. So, oh, yeah, that's right. And all the new cards that I get from the JMU Bell deck show up over here. I get a second Elemental Hero Divine Neos, and I can't say I like it. I get a fourth Elemental Hero Flame Moon, a fourth Elemental Hero Neos, a 12th, 6th, 8th. I get so much crap I already have and don't want or need. but God, does it feel good just in terms of principle to have it. Alright, let's go back, and looks like we got time for one PvP patch. I'm really sorry about this, guys. Person, individual. Well, I guess since I put the VODs up on YouTube, and if anyone ever, even if you guys just go there to just watch it, to react to how shitty my gameplay and commentary is, it's still appreciated. What is this? Event details. Some serious Turbo Duelist is here. Get the ultra rare card TV Power Gladiator and the new super rare card TV Tank Glove. Infinity. Will start appearing in Duel. Cool. I don't need to duel you. I just want to do my normal stuff. Let's see if we can find a duel, and let's see if we can maybe do this. Normally I would just say this for using, for showing off my Modote deck with Jack Atlas, because that deck is very fun to use, since the Modote cards have a very fun effect where they don't go to your graveyard, they get shuffled back into your deck, and then there's a 2-card combo with the Modote cards that shuffles them back into your hand and gives you a new card for each one that gets shuffled back into your hand. And it's very useful and it's very fun. But my Noble Knights monsters are equally as fun. And it looks like I got actually set up pretty well with this. Yep, Noble Knight boards, which allows me to use Quinnifer. Oh yeah. And there we go. This is good. We're gonna summon out Boars, which lets us activate the Queen of Noble Arms effect, equipping her to him, putting him up to 2,000, and typically that will give us enough to take on just about anything. Hold on. Since we use a light monster, if you would be destroyed by a card effect, you can destroy this card instead. Dark. Can apply one of these appropriate. Use light. I guess activate the effect. Oh, I guess it would have. Yeah, something would have happened. Oh, but oh yeah, and I can just destroy. So let's end. Alright, I'm gonna bring this back up. Target one normal equipped it, you can only use this attack log, can see the attack. Is the equip monster? Oh, if it's going up against a dark monster, destroy the damage set, destroy that monster. Awesome. Not awesome. Damn. Okay, let's see. He's a spellcaster, so he'll get the 200 point boost. When this is summoned, you can manage one light warrior type monster from the graveyard. Draw a card. When this card is normal summon, you can add one field spell from your deck to your hand. I think I have a field spell. No, I don't have any field spells. Wasted a turn. The one duel I'm doing, the one PvP match I'm doing, and I'm gonna lose it, which is fair. This stream started super late, and I spent the bulk of it trying to unlock one character, and now I'm going up against the person who knows what the hell they're doing. You know, whenever I see another person using a much better deck than me, or at least a much more well put together deck, I try to see, oh, do I have this card, do I have these cards, can I maybe do something with these cards? And I try and replicate basically what they have. That is because these people know how to build their decks. You know, they're like, oh, I want a spell counter deck, we're going to make a spell counter deck. And I missed the chance to activate an effect there, but trust me, it wouldn't have done anything. going to just play defensively. I know we're going to lose, but we're going to lose in style. Oh, this is awful. I'm terrible. I suck. I know. To whomever is watching, see who's actually. Well, to whomever is watching and maybe drawing some sort of enjoyment from this, congratulations. You're getting to watch probably the most pathetic display of PvPmanship. Gamesmanship, I guess. Gamesmanship that I have to offer, because it's probably the worst match I've done. I think in the history of me playing this game, the only match that was worse was when I managed to summon Fly for the Sky Dragon, and then my opponent activates a card that limited my hand to 3 cards, and so Fly became almost instantly useless, and I lost. It sucked. Oh, he's special summoning. Oh no, he's synchro summoning. What you summoning? Of course, Red Dragon Archfiend. Why not Red Dragon Archfiend? You piece of human garbage. Thank you for the overkill, you freaking asshole. Oh no, in terms of TOS, he's sore. Never said my content was family friendly.
It's not whether you win or
I tried. To be fair, my noble knight deck does sometimes win. It does not win a lot. But my Moldocha deck, my Gym Knight deck, and all those, they do win more often than not. Should have done that. Well, we got 2 minutes left in the stream. we got 2 minutes left in the stream. You guys want to see another match, or would you rather? You know, because this thing's so horribly deserves to do something better, well, let's do one quick auto duel against the Vagabond. Give you guys at least some sense of quality dueling and let the AI take over for me. Oh god, this is awful, this is terrible, this is horrible, this is not good, but at least I can say that I managed to do something I wanted to do, and that was unlock the unlock the character I wanted to unlock. I can safely say that, and I didn't waste my time. And of course, this is a deck that's built up to properly fuck me over. Hey! There we go. There we go. We got something going here. We got something going here. I don't know what we got going here. We got something going here. And there we go. We lost. I said you get to see some proper dueling, and you did. Well, I made you a promise, didn't I? So yeah, the VOD's gonna go up in maybe an hour or so. It'll be up on YouTube, and I'll tweet it out. I would say follow me on Twitter, but here's the thing. If I get a follow on Twitter, and then I check who followed me, and if it even remotely seems either like a bot account or an account that is somewhat shady, like I've gotten follows from accounts where it's like it looks almost legitimate, and then I look closer and I'm like, no, thumbs off, and then I'll block the account, which doesn't really help my follower numbers, but I don't want it to go up because I don't give a damn for it. But if I'm gonna be followed, I don't want it to be shady. You dig? Anyway, so yeah, follow me on Twitter, and if you do, I don't know, retweet the tweet of the bot going up or something, and say, it's like, hey, I saw the stream, you suck, and then I will gladly know it is you. Anyway, until tomorrow, I'm Zai. For the love of God, do